So what's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Hi, hello, what's up? So today I'm going to be talking about L's. Like, you know, we've all been there, we've all done it. We've all taken L's. But I think it's more about how you took it and how you dealt with it. So yeah. So today I'm gonna be talking about L's or taking L's. Come on. But I am also going to be doing my makeup. Okay? Okay, so look, I'm not a pro. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a pro. So don't come at me in these comments now. But if you have like some constructive criticism, please feel free. Help a sister out with a beat, okay? Okay, but yeah. So yeah, y'all, my lips have been going through this little thing lately, like where they just get really, really dry. And I don't too much like that because it make my lips look funny. And then, I know y'all probably didn't even notice this, but I'm like, I got a tan from running, y'all. So y'all probably can see it's like a line right there. So I've been tying something around my hair, like, as y'all know, well, some of y'all might know, some of y'all might not. Like, I had florence, and I tied this little thing around my edges whenever I was running and stuff. And girl, look at the. Oh, we ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna talk about it no more. But yeah, we're gonna we're gonna get into this video. And yeah, it's gonna be like a transparent video too. So let's get right for a second. Okay, so I've always been the type to like do I supposed to show y'all this stuff? I think I'm supposed to. Y'all, this is just a black eyeliner pencil. Like, I don't know. You know, this is what they usually be doing. But yeah, like I said, I'm not a pro. Don't know. But this is what I used to fill in my eyebrows. I used to use like pomade, but I ain't like it. So I stopped. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm usually the type to go out for everything. Like, when I say go out for everything, I mean like for like things with school and different things like that. Like Miss Homecoming, you know, different things like that. I'm that type, you know. So, but the crazy thing about it is, I never won. You know, I never won. And I can't say that, you know, in the moment, you know, it didn't hurt, because it did. I was devastated. Oh my God, I was so devastated. I was literally devastated. Like, everything I ran for, I lost. Literally. I lost. And I mean, I think my whole life I was pretty, you know, well known. I wouldn't say popular. I feel like popular is so high school. But yeah, my whole life I've been pretty well known, you know. Ooh, that look good. Well, yeah, my whole life I've been pretty well known. So, you know, I just felt like maybe I got a chance at this, you know. And then I live a life of, I'd rather do it and fail than not do it and be like, dang, I wish I did it, you know. So, dang, that's too much on there. So yeah, like I said, yeah, I always ran for different things and different things like that, and lost every single time. And I'm just looking at the guy like, hey, you know, like, do I supposed to be losing like this? You know, we're more than conquerors. Look, if it's scared, we're more than conquerors, you know, and you know, with him we can't lose, we always win type stuff. So, you know, I don't know. I just not really expected to win because of God, but I expected to win because of God. So, yeah. Oh, and I use concealer by Kiss in the shade Warm Honey. That's what this is on my brows. But yeah, so I just felt like, you know, maybe I'm gonna win, you know? I'm about to put primer on, by the way, y'all. I was like, maybe I'm gonna win. So I just went out for it. But when I say every single time I lost, I mean every single good time I lost. And I didn't really understand it at the time, but you know, I've always had the luck. I wouldn't say luck, but I've always, well, yeah, the luck of having someone in my corner like, you know, Shara, you never know what God is doing. You never know with what you did. You don't know whose life you touched, and you don't know, you know, by you running, like, you don't know. So in high school, I was way less mature than I am now. I'm about to put baking powder on, and by Revolution. This, okay, so priming and then putting this on, it makes your makeup look really good and matte. So that's why I do this. I seen somebody on TikTok do it. I don't know her ad, but if I might need to look, and then if I find it, I'm gonna put it in the description. But yeah, you know, I've always had people in my ear like, you know, Shara, you never know with you running, you don't know whose life you touched and stuff. Even though you lost, and I know it's not fun to lose and different things like that, you know, because it's not fun to lose, especially when you're competitive. Oh my goodness, it's not fun to lose. And then I'm the type of person to put my all into everything. Like everything I do, I put my all into it. So it really hit home for me whenever I lost or whatever. And yeah, I took it pretty rough, you know? So yeah. But you know, like I said, people, you know, Shara, you know, you never know what you running did for people. You never know what you stepping out on that ledge did for people. And you know, in high school, yeah, after you lose, you ain't trying to hear all that. You like, what? You telling me my pain is helping somebody grow? Oh, okay. Like literally in high school, I didn't want to hear all that. It was more like, no, like, you know. But it's like as I got to college and well, in high school, I kind of promised myself that I would never run for nothing else, only because I kept losing. And it just got annoying to me because I'm like, yo, at this point, Shara, you need to give it up. You need to come up with a new task or something. Like you need to, you know what I'm saying? You need to you just need to do something else. Like apparently this ain't working for you, and you sitting here losing and losing and losing and losing and losing. Like this ain't okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I vowed to myself, I'm like, yo, I'm not running for nothing else. Even in high school when I was a cheerleader. Now, growing up, I've always had leadership roles. Like I've always been that person where everybody's like, oh, she's a natural born leader. Oh my goodness. Like, you know, that type thing. Even with cheerleading, I did not get captain. I did not receive captain. For what reason, I'm not sure. But then again, when I think back on it, my attitude wasn't ready for it, honestly. I didn't have the best attitude in high school. And I'm not saying my attitude's amazing now, but it's way better than it was in high school. Like way, way better. Try to stay positive, try to stay, you know, transparent. But yeah, so even in high school, I didn't even win, honey, I didn't even receive captain. But my coach treated me like I was a captain. Everything she needed me to do. Kashara, can you do this? Kashara, can you do this? And you know me, I'm just like, yeah, I got it, you know? I got it. And then after a while, I just got annoyed because I'm like, you're making me do all that the job entails without the title. And it took me getting to college to understand that a position doesn't negate your qualification for something. Yeah, so it took me getting to college and, you know, understanding that you're going to be who you are and you're going to be who God called you to be, regardless of what people think, of what people feel, of you're going to be who God wants you to be. Okay, so I'm about to put foundation on, y'all. It is Matte Poreless by Fit Me in the shade 355. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm like, you know, Shard, you know, you're going to be who God called you to be. So after a while, I was like, you know what, bump it. I'm in college. I'm about to just start running for everything. I don't care what it is, you know, like, just to do it. So, my, and I'm using a brush. My, was it freshman year I ran for Miss Homecoming? And by the way, I attend Claflin University, y'all. This is my senior year. We're about to get out of here, get on through, period. I don't remember what year it was that I ran. I feel like it was junior year. It was junior year. So last year, last year no, it couldn't have been. Because junior year I ran for, it was sophomore year. It was one of them years. I don't know. Like, I really don't remember. It was one of them years or whatever. And I ran for Miss Homecoming. Now, let me mind you. Okay, so my theme was Bloom. I forget what the acronym was, but yeah, it was like sunflowers and, you know, just embodying me. You know, my goal through the campaign was just to kind of spread positivity, just to kind of make people feel included. You know, those people where, you know, me, I didn't like how, you know, people will run for something and then, no, all year they want to talk to you, but when they run for something, they're like, oh, hey, friend. And you're just like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, I didn't like that. So my campaign was built off of being genuine and built off of being, you know, who you are, not only because you're running for something, but because that's you. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, I focus more on like the kids that people actually purposely avoided during campaign season. I focused on them kids. The kids that, you know, people wouldn't call popular, I focused on them kids. I mean, don't get me wrong, because I was a floater. Like, I'm cool with everybody. There's like every group of people here I'm cool with, whether it's the nerds, like, come on, that shouldn't even, but the nerds, the jocks, the Greeks, the, like, you know, I have friends in all those areas. So it's just like, okay, I'm just a floater type thing. You know, I never focused on one specific group of people, if that makes sense. So I ran for Miss Homecoming, and I was running against this other young lady, and I'm not gonna say her name only because, you know, one, you know, I don't think I should say her name because that's not really my place to be saying her name, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, she was a beautiful young lady, loved her, and she ran for Miss Homecoming against me. Now the race was close, like real close. Me and her was neck and neck the entire time, neck and neck. And you know, come to find out, you know, I lost by like a couple of votes, literally. But me and her was neck and neck the entire race. And, you know, with campaigning, you know, people are so like, oh my God, you know, just cutthroat. And I ain't like that. So me, I was taking pictures with the other queens, promoting them, promoting myself. You know, I didn't care because I'm like, bro, it's a crown. Like, this is not going to determine who I'm going to be in the next 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm like, it's a crown. Like, so I'm sitting there, all the other girls that's running, you know, I'm promoting them. They're promoting me. So it's like shout out for shout out type thing. And yeah, so it was just too cutthroat for me. And me, I'm not that type of person. So I just kind of changed it so it could suit my character and suit what I wanted out of it, you know? So yeah. So that was that. Ended up losing that. It crushed me. It really did. Because I also did something else that year. And, you know, it didn't really turn out the way that I wanted it to turn out. And, you know, it was just like a blow on top of a blow. So, you know, at this point, I'm like, dang, God, like, am I really in your will? Am I doing what you want me to do, even though I'm losing and stuff? Like, you know? So, you know, no. And it's crazy that when you're in those type of seasons, God says nothing. Says nothing. So, I'm just like, okay, all right. But it crushed me, y'all. It really did, because I'm like, dang, like, all I did was be genuine. All I did was express the purest form of myself, and that wasn't good enough. And that was my mentality at the time, you know, not understanding that a win or a loss can never let you know how good or bad you are. You get what I'm saying? Not how good, yeah, how good or bad you are, like if you're good enough or not, you know? So, you know, I'm moseying on through, getting through. And we get to junior year, baby. I think it was senior year, cause it was sophomore year I ran for Miss Homecoming, because I would have been Miss Homecoming for junior year. Junior year I ran for Miss Claflin, cause I would have been Miss Claflin this year. So yeah, that's how the timeline was set up. So yeah. So yeah, I ran for that. I ran for Miss Claflin. I still lost. Which is fine. I didn't take it as bad. I think I did better. I did better with how I took the L this time, you know? I think I did way better. Like way better this time. And I stayed consistent through this one. I remember when sorry y'all. And I'm putting on this foundation. It's the Nude palette. As you can see, I use this one the most. That is the color Cano. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. But yeah, like I said, I think I took this L a lot better. And then it helped me view L's different too. So, like I said, I ran from Miss Claflin. I lost. The other young lady I ran against, she did an amazing job. I'm super proud of her. I'm not gonna say her name, but if you go to Claflin, you know who it is. But yeah, she's amazing. I loved her. I respected her the entire time, and the campaign got really cutthroat as well. Like it got really cutthroat as well. And you know, us being home and stuff, it's like I had more support from my family, like, you know, and I didn't have to worry about feeling like I was by myself. So my what is it called? My platform, that's it. My platform this year was called Embrace, and I was focusing solely on embracing who you are, embracing body positivity, embracing your sexuality, just embracing what makes you you, what makes you unique. And I feel like this was one of the most effective campaigns that I had. Like, yes, I didn't win. Oh well, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I didn't win, but those lives that were touched through it, I would not trade it for the world at all. I'm grateful for every person that I came in contact with. I'm grateful for, you know, the lives I touched. I'm grateful for the people that were blessed by my confidence. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because God will take you through seasons of loss to show you that you're really gaining, to show you how much you're actually gaining, like how much you're actually winning. And in the moment, it don't seem like it. It don't. And the mama, it don't seem like it. But guess what? At the end of the day, honey, guess what? You is killing the game, okay? Cause period. But yeah, as far as L's, y'all, and I said all that to like basically be transparent with y'all. As far as L's and stuff, I'd rather have an L and learn than win and never notice what I need to work on. You know what I'm saying? Because there's actually, and this is not even just for like high school and college positions. This is more for life. There's a lot of people in positions, and take that how you want to take it, because we got one prime example. Say hallelujah. There's a lot of people in positions who you can tell never went through seasons of loss, or if they did, they didn't learn what they needed to. And instead, they're literally just, just lost, just did that. What you do in your season of loss, that's your choice. That is your choice. It really is. So you can mope, you can be stagnant in your season of loss, or you can get up and you can make something shake in your season of loss. Of loss, you know what I'm saying? But like I would rather be in a place where I know God has me than in a place that I want it and then embarrass God. I know that I learned so much through the whole situation, as far as like the different lessons I've been through. I know that I learned so much, y'all. So much. And I'm so grateful for it. I'm grateful for every L I took. Because you know what? That thing made me a better woman, a better young lady. So my message to everybody who is listening to this, don't be discouraged in your L's. Take them things as lessons and better yourself. Just because it was no at the time doesn't mean it's no forever. Doesn't mean it's no forever. Just because it's no for now. If it's no for now, that doesn't mean it's no for forever. So stay on that grind. I wish I would. I wish I would let something I decided to go out for and didn't get stop me from doing everything else I want to do. I'm sorry. Don't become stagnant, y'all. Don't. Keep it moving. Keep it pushing, because at the end of the day, you're no less of who you are. If anything, it just proves that you're worth more than what you thought. Sometimes and that's one thing my brother told me. By the way, for your tattoo and haircut needs, follow Encore Phades. That's ENCOREPHADEZ, I think. If not, I'm putting it in the description. For the guys with the haircuts, he does woman haircuts too, and some tattoos and stuff. And Maggnificent Ink, I think that's what it is. Maggnificent Ink. So it's MAGGNIF. He spelled it a funny way. I will put it in the description because I don't want to look crazy. I know y'all that's not how you spell Magnificent. He had a play on words, okay? And he spelled it a different way. So I was trying to spell it the way he spelled it. But I'm gonna put it in the description. But yeah, he told me, he was like, Shara, sometimes, the grace and the anointing that God has on your life can't be contained by a single position. And now I think back on it, he was preaching low key. He really was. He is a minister, okay? He probably like, girl, wait a minute. I don't know about the whole minister thing, but no, but seriously though, like he was really speaking true tea, like true facts, because it's true, you know what I'm saying? Like, wow. Sometimes, like, don't always think you're the problem. But sometimes just think that maybe what you have to offer is bigger than what you're running for. Bigger than what, you know, bigger than what that position is. Bigger than Miss Homecoming, bigger than Miss Claflin, bigger than, and I know at the time it may seem like that position is so huge, or, you know, it may seem like it's super important, but it's not. It's not. I mean, it's a good experience, and to everybody who has, you know, accomplished it and stuff, I wish you all the, like, I wish you all the grace, and I'm proud of you, you know. But, you know, there's some people who go out for things like that, have all the requirements, have all the qualifications to win. It's just sometimes you gotta understand, just because man don't see the greatness in you doesn't mean God didn't. You know? So sometimes just be okay that sometimes the position you want is not the position you need. And God is a God of supplying everything you need, every desire, and he's a faithful God. So I trust him. I trust every no. I trust every yes. I trust every wait. You know? I trust every go full steam ahead, because I know that he's the author and the finisher. I think that's how you say it. Of everything that I got going on. So, forget these people who feel like, you know, they got so much to say about what you doing and what you not doing. And what potential you possess that you just not ready to use yet. Sometimes people are really not ready to use it. And I would rather you stay in your season of training than to get out there having somebody force you into a place that you're not ready to operate in, and then you break under pressure. Stay in your season of training until you're ready to get on the ground running. If you have potential in the area and you know you can do it, by all means, go out and do it. But if you have potential and you know you're not fully ready, and you know that you're not there, you stay until you're ready. I'm not saying linger, and I'm not saying, not linger. I'm not saying settle and never go out for it. I'm not saying that. But if you know you're not ready to do something, don't do it because people saying got so much to say about something they never even done. It's just so many people trying to judge people for not being ready because they're ready or they think they're ready. It's so many people trying to be judged like God in instances, and that's not okay. Mind the business that pays you, okay? Because period. Yeah, I had some chin. It felt weird. I don't like that. But yeah. And then once you get there, never use your platform as a way to come off at people and to be so, I know that ain't make sense, but it made sense in my head. Let me try to explain it. To be like I don't know how to explain it, but hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. Hopefully I'm making sense. Yeah, I don't wear lashes only for cheer season, so I just usually put, what's this stuff called? Mascara on. But yeah, y'all, take your time. It's just crazy that people have so much to say in areas that you don't know where God has these people at. Like, you don't know where God have me at right now. You don't know that. So who are you? You know? So I hope me rambling on about my losses and stuff helps somebody. Because like I always say, you never know what your transparency can and will do for somebody. So yeah. I'm a loser with a winner's mentality. If that makes sense. I'm a loser with a winner's mentality. So yes, I've taken L's. Yes, they hurt. Falling hurts. But guess what? You get rough skin. That skin toughen up, honey. And you're a lot better than where you started. Okay. 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 But yeah, I think I'm done with my face. Ooh, I look kind of cute. I'm dead. But yeah, that was really, y'all, this look kind of okay. I should start talking to y'all more doing makeup. But yeah, take your time. And remember that there's lessons in L's. And then you got to also understand people who have left the biggest legacy has taken L's, and not just one, but numerous L's. This might not be like spot on facts, but I remember hearing someone say that Walt Disney got fired from or turned down from his newspaper, something with a newspaper, because he lacked imagination. Then Michael Jordan got cut from his basketball team, like I think it was his high school basketball team and middle school basketball. It was one of them. Look this up, spot check me. But because he wasn't good enough or something like that, or he was too short or something like that. I know it's something like that. And then Oprah Winfrey, it's something that happened with Oprah Winfrey too. I said all that to say, L's create legacy. L's create legacy. And don't be scared to take them L's. And don't be scared to be transparent about it. Because guess what? L or not, you're still popping. Just take that as time to better yourself. Take that as time to, you know, build inwardly. You know, because there's a lot of rich buttholes. There's a lot of buttholes in high positions that lack a lot of character, i.e. America. But I digress. It was great talking to you guys today. I love y'all. And I will see y'all later. It's super gloomy outside. So I was like, well, let me talk to my friends. Period. But yeah. But yeah, I love y'all. See you later. Bye.